Okay. Obviously, the first thing the person does, I'm just loading the templates that others I have already saved so that I see where I am, where I've been making an analysis. But right now, I wanted to do something different. I made a trade yesterday, and so this is a recording for you, Hotman. Um, oh 0305. Yeah, I believe it was Euro GBP, Euro JPY actually. Oh, and I think also another trade that I did towards this one. Yeah. Okay, let's say maybe this one will scroll to that one. So two trades, right? Yesterday. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. I took an entry here in the morning. So this is a W, and I see yesterday's low there. So they trading or they're playing around yesterday's low, which is something very important. And I see my blue box here is 58 pips. I would like it to be less than 50 pips, like for it to be clear. And then I would measure from a quarter, the last quarter of the box onwards. But if it's like this, that means it's over over the limit. So I can be able to draw a stop hunt and accumulation um, within this entire box, not only starting from the quarter, right? And what was so interesting about this trade was also this, where they came and played around at yesterday's price, at yesterday's low. So what I mean by yesterday's low, oh, okay, I cannot zoom out. So, well, a clear W with a shark fin out of the box and inside the box came and tested the low. Nice spikes there and hanged around 30 to 90 minutes, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 before moving back and started moving back. So here I didn't have a certain candle pattern. So the initial thing that I would want to or wait for is waiting for to see what this candle pattern will be that will close um, above the 13 EMA, right? Yeah. So what happened here? I jumped ahead and took a trade measuring this shift bar, and giving it a retracement of 50, which is around here. So around here, yeah, it had spiked it, and I took a trade there, not noticing that the initial um, close above the 13 EMA was a hammer. So for me, there wouldn't have been a trade here. Yeah, this one is too late. I should have waited. If this shift bar was going to be here, it was going to be at least trade, right? So here's how this played out. Oh, here is where it came from. Okay, let me show how it played out first, and I'll show where it came from later. So here it is. So here's that yesterday low of the day. And this is a clear um, straight roll, second leg, hammer. So I don't take second leg hammer. And it came, it tested for the third time. Okay, can be 3 hits to the low. So the interesting part would have been this one. So that's why when I sent that to you, Hodman, I said it refined. Yeah. So as soon as it started shifting from here to a bit lower, I started doubting, like, okay, what's happening? Then that's when I checked within the trade, and I saw this hammer. So this right here, this 50 would have been a trade, but also this looks interesting. This looks interesting. But anyhow, I would have still liked a retracement a bit. So let's check. Woof. This song by 8 minutes or something. Goodness, it's becoming a bit. I don't know whether was this AI generated or not, but oh, yeah. It's like now it's fighting almost. So I wouldn't really consider it, but I would consider the shift bar. But I didn't come back to take it until here. I don't know if it's still time here or what, or just to take a 30. After 6. I don't know. Yeah, but this seems a bit interesting because it comes back and fulfills what it was supposed to fulfill here, confirming um, this entire setup. So confirming whatever the anchor it is, or confirming this anchor, or confirming whether it's a reversal or what. but it's interesting. Okay. So that's the I don't know what's the wording I used, but refinement, or yeah, it find itself came in head for the third time, of which is something that we always taught. Just be aware of it coming for the third time. It might come to head for the third time, making it divergent, making it a three hits to the low like this one, so it was a bit interesting. So if it's three hits to the low, I remember seeing this other guy saying we wait for it to close above above the 50. So if it's a head and shoulders, if it's a three drives, but three drives I like to get in at 13. But yeah, three drives, three hits, head and shoulders, entries after here. So if that's the case, then it would have gave me my 50. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't enter here. I also didn't enter here because when it came, I waited for it to come back. It didn't come back. I didn't really consider it being a three hits low or high, but it's very interesting, and it's also very interesting how it came back to also spike at me, get me something more. Interesting. Okay. So that's on those. Is it Friday today? Oof. Thursday, right? So 200 crossing 800 EMA. So the Mayo crossing the Blueberry, that's level three. We're getting into level three. So this might just be a reversal so that it continues this, like going down or still going up. We don't know. But when we check on a 4 hour time frame, if this shark fin was around here, getting inside the water, then we would call it a P formation. And P formation does definitely have something in it, but we still have to wait for it. So now checking this this entire structure, this is the lowest low, and it gave me something in here because I thought initially this was the anchor, but it was too early. I should have also checked the moving averages. So if that's the case, head and shoulders, and there's a W there. So it's a 12 or 20, no, not 22, a 12 or a 21. A 21, it's a 12, this one. A 21 is a half a Batman. So another interesting thing here would be, okay, a 12 setup. Okay, so it's a reversal. It's not an anchor. Yeah, it's a reversal of this. Here's the peak formation, and it happened. I remember when I was doing this. There we go. Okay, sure. It's divergent also here. It's just reversing this M, and it was on peak formation, so it went down, bro. Like 1, 2, 3 days. going down, they have to retain that money or something. So this can't, it's not a peak, it's just a reversal. So that's why when I also check on the 4 hour time frame, it's not qualifying. So it's a 12 setup reversal on a Thursday, but we don't know. Probably it can still rise, you know. So, but if it rises, then we know this would have been the anchor. Then we would only take, yeah, like a straight away, not a hit the stops or third level shift into trade here because it's not peak formation. So yeah, that's Euro JPY. That's my explanation. It's coming back from this peak formation, and there's a 12 set up. Let's check it. Oh yes, yes. Matter of fact, it's a 22. Yeah, it's a 22. Yeah, there's this. I've seen this in Steve's. Yeah. So when this is the case, if since it's peak formation, this would have been interesting to see how it plays out on the 5 minutes. But since it's also peak, okay, man, I would have loved this. Just that I didn't take. So I had a lot of what time is it? Oh, it's still in the morning even. Oh, plus 40 pips. The TDI is more like a half a Batman. So I forgot this. If it hits the stops, okay, it's third level share, right? Oh, it's Friday. So coming from this, since it's peak formation, yes, it hitting the stops or stop hunt. Yeah. Well, I would have went in too much, I know, but interesting. Okay, day one, day two, yeah, day one, day two, and day three. Reversal comes back. So when you measure from here, should give you 1,000, yeah, around there. But if I add from the entry, oh, so since now there's no entry in the 15 minutes, when we come to the 1 hour, which is very tricky, this one. But yeah, if I put, because on the 15 already, I have like two trades, one and two. But this side also, this is small, yes, yes. But I like this. Okay. Would have been somewhere around here, maybe. This thing, okay. But measuring from the low, 43, and I put like 70 or something. That would have been interesting. Would have been an entry also around here. Man. Oh yeah, this. So like 3 trades. I don't know. But yeah, that's the trade hot money. Euro JPY. That's why it refined itself. Okay, looking at this, okay, that gave us on Wednesday. I also thought, yeah, it's going to be something, but there wasn't. So there might be a trade today. Okay, there's a peak formation. So it's just this, just a reversal. And one always forgets to check whether the thing coming from a peak or what. But this is a peak. So a peak first, you initially have to treat it as a reversal. If it is a, yeah, but it's a peak formation, it's a reversal. Oh, and then I thought there was an M here, but yeah, that's for another time. Okay. In him will remain, in him will be renewed. I don't know if these songs are AI generated, but interesting. Okay, guys. Cheers.